Hey guys, it's Brianna, aka Hooked by Brianna, and today we're going to be doing the Granny Square skirt tutorial. This is what I am making. Oops. A lot of you on Instagram have asked for a tutorial on this. I'll also put a picture here because I know it's probably hard to see, but I will be teaching you guys how to make this step by step, so let's get right into the video. Here's the skirt that I finished from this tutorial. As you can tell, this is a shorter version because I liked it shorter, and it's a really cute like cover up or something. And yeah, you can make it as long or as short as you want to, but I feel like the way that I made it for this tutorial is better to make it your perfect length, because this way I just did it completely out of just squares, so it was kind of hard to make their measurements go for mine. So I suggest doing 4 in the front, 4 in the back, and then you can add borders around it, and if you want it longer you just go more rows for double crochets. And yeah, and if you need it wider you just do more double crochets on the side. I only did like 2 per each panel, so a total of 4 rows of double crochets on each side, and then I have 2, one up here, one down here. So yeah, it's all up to you. Just do it based off of your measurements and how long you want your skirt to be. But like I said, let's get into the video. To complete this project, you'll need a size 4 crochet hook, weight 4 yarn in 4 different colors, a tapestry needle, measuring tape, and scissors. First, you want to make a slip knot, and then we will be chaining up 5. After this, we want to slip stitch into our first stitch that we've made and chain up 3. This counts as our first double crochet, and we will place 15 more double crochets into the loop we just made. Now that we have all 16 double crochets, we want to slip stitch into the top of the first chain 3 that we made. And now you want to tie off and cut the yarn. And next we will grab our second color. When I get a new color, I like to make a slip knot with the new color. Grab my crochet hook and insert it into the top of any stitch, it doesn't matter where. And then I will pull the loop through and chain up 3. Now in the same stitch that we just did the chain 3, we want to yarn over, go through the loop, yarn over, go through again, and yarn over and go through one more time. Then you want to pull through all of them and chain up 1. You want to do this in every space. It should be a total of 16 puff stitches by the time you're done. So one more time, you want to yarn over, go through, yarn over, go through again, and yarn over and go through one more time. Pull through all of the loops. Sorry, I lost it there. Pull through all of the loops and then chain 1. And you want to continue this until you go around the whole circle. Now we made it to the end of this row, and we want to slip stitch into the top of the first puff stitch that we made. Then you want to chain up 1, and then, oops, sorry, I messed up. So go through, and then you want to chain up 1, cut the yarn, and tie this off. Now you want to grab your next color, and we're going to do the same thing. Make a slip knot, grab your hook, go in on any space, and then chain up 3. Now we will be making clusters, however you say it. You want to yarn over and go through, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, go through, pull through 2 more loops, yarn over, go through, pull through 2 more loops, and then do this again and pull through 2 more loops. You should have a total of 5 loops on your hook. That's how you know you've done them all. Then you want to pull through all 5 loops. Chain up 2, and we want to repeat this into the next space between the puff stitches. Again, you want to yarn over, go through the puff stitch space, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 more loops, yarn over, pull through 2 more loops, yarn over, and pull through 2 more loops, and you should have 5 loops on your hook. Now you want to yarn over and pull through all 5 loops, chain up 2, and repeat. Now I'm on my last cluster, and I want to yarn over, go through the space, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, go through the space, pull through 2 more loops, I messed up, yarn over, pull through 2 more loops, yarn over, go through the space, and pull through 2 more loops. I have my 5 loops on the hook. I want to yarn over, pull through all 5 loops, chain up 2, and then you want to slip stitch into the top of the first cluster that we made. Chain up 1, cut, and tie off. Next, you want to grab your last color, make a slip knot, and then we're going to insert it into a space between the clusters, and then we want to chain up 4 this time. Now in that same space, we want to make 2 treble crochets. In the next space, you want to do 3 double crochets, and the next one is 3 half double crochets, and then after that 3 double crochets, then 3 treble crochets, chain 3 in between, and then do another 3 in the same space. For a treble crochet, you want to yarn over 2 times, go through the space, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through the last 2. You want to do this again, so you yarn over 2 times, then yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2, and yarn over and pull through the last 2. So next I am doing my 3 double crochets in the next space between the clusters. In the next space, I want to place 3 half double crochets. In the next space, I want to place 3 double crochets. Now we've made it to the corner where we want to place 3 treble crochets. Now I'm going to chain up 3, and in the same space I just came from, I'm going to place 3 more treble crochets. Now I am going to place 3 double crochets in the next space. And then you want 3 half double crochets in the next space. In the next space, we'll place 3 more double crochets. Now we reach the corner again, so we want to place 3 treble crochets, and then we do the chain 3 in between, and then place 3 more treble crochets in that same space. You want to continue this pattern until you reach the end of this row, and the pattern is for every corner you do the 3 treble crochets, chain 3, 3 treble crochets, and then you'll do the 3 double crochets, 3 half double crochets, 3 double crochets, and then you're at a corner again. So you want to repeat this until you reach the end of the row. Now we are at the end of the square, and I want to place 3 treble crochets into the first space that I did the first 3 treble crochets in. Now I want to chain 3, and then I want to slip stitch into the top of the first treble crochet that I made. My squares measured out to be around 6 inches long. I ended up making a total of 8 squares. Since mine measured 6 inches each and my waist is 25 inches, that means it would be around 24 inches for the waist, which is enough because it can stretch. Now I'm just going to sew these together and it should end up something like this. I wanted my skirt to be longer and not have to stretch as much, so I did a border of double crochets, and in the corners I placed 4 double crochets in 1 stitch. If you already made yours, let's say 3 squares long, you probably don't have to make yours longer, but you still can make it wider by doing the double crochets on the sides. It is about 13 inches long, and I want to see what that looks like on me. So on me, it'll go, yeah, about my mid knee right there. And then this is 13 inches wide, so it will be 26 inches around my waist. My waist is like 25 inches, so this will be fine because I can cinch it still. So I'm going to do the double crochet border on this piece too. And then after that, I will attach these two together with the seam here and here. So whenever I make seams, I always just slip stitch both pieces together, and that's what I'm doing along the sides of the square panels. And this is what it looks like. And now I'm just making a chain for the little thing to tie around my waist. You can just make this as long as you need it to be. It's no specific amount that I did. I just made it long enough for me to tie around my waist. So here's the finished product. Yes, it is very short, but like I said, you can make it longer either by doing more rows of double crochets or by just adding another square. I just didn't want mine to be super long because for me that would add 6 inches, and I didn't want mine to be like, how much? 3 times 6? 18 inches. I didn't want it to be 18 inches long. So yeah, that's the skirt. I forgot to film my outro for this video, but thank you so much for watching, and I hope this tutorial was helpful, and I can't wait to see your granny square skirts. So please tag me on Instagram if you do end up making one, because I would love to see it. Thanks for watching.